right, welcome to another edition of Above the Bridge. This is episode 11. Shout out to our producer, boy band John. What's up, BBJ? All right, let's get this out of the way. So, for all you people that's trying to get last-minute shopping done, our sponsor, Defend Hawaii, is offering 15% off anything on their online store. Just use promo code ATBPOD upon checkout and get 15% off your whole order. Anything on the online store. defendhawaii.com, promo code ATBPOD, 15% off. Also, Ikaika, who was on the show last week, is going to give us a discount for Detail Garage Hawaii. Also, promo code ATBPOD upon checkout, 15% off for any detail supplies or anything you want from his store. ATBPOD, promo code 15% off. Shout out to Defend Hawaii, Chris and Mike, and Detail Garage Hawaii, Brada Kaika. Okay, this is our Christmas edition. I'm super excited for today. Today's guest is probably my favorite person on the whole wide universe. Today, my guest is none other than my daughter, Aria Park. What's up, Aria? How you doing?
I'm good.
You excited?
Very excited.
All right. You get to be on Daddy's podcast today.
Yep.
So how's everything going for you? So at the beginning of this school year, you were online school, right?
Yeah.
How is that going? Like, I know a lot of my coworkers and friends, they have children and they're having a hard time with distance learning. How did you like distance learning?
Well, distance learning for me wasn't like super good because I don't really like being on the computer all day, doing just work. I like to go outside and yeah. It's not really fun because it's not really fun seeing all my friends. So it's not fun seeing them on the screen.
Yeah. But you did pretty good, and fortunately your school was able to let you guys back into in-person learning. But there were some restrictions now. So what's different from how school was last year prior to the pandemic versus how it is now? Like, what are some of the changes in things you have to do? I know for one, before I take you to school, I have to check your temperature and log in on a website that you don't have a fever or anything like that. But what else are the changes they made while you're back in session?
Well, we have to keep on our masks the whole time. We also at lunch we have to there's like a few feet long table that two people have to sit on each end when we eat lunch. So then it's spaced out, and it's like, oh no.
So you have to wear mask and you have to kind of separate yourself 6 feet. But like, how's recess and like PE and all that? Do you get to be do they make you separate from your friends immediately, or like how is that kind of working out?
We don't have to separate like during PE and recess because we're always like running around or like doing something. So yeah, we don't really have to like space out as long as we keep our masks on. Yeah.
So during recess and everything, you got to wear your mask and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So were you excited to be back at school versus online? Like, how did you feel when you found out okay, you get to go back and see your friends and you get to have like regular school? Were you happy, or like how was that? What kind of feelings did you have when that happened?
I was very, very, very happy that we got to get off the computer all day, and I was like really, 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 really excited. And I was just grateful that we got to go to school. And some other schools don't get to go to school in person.
Yeah, you're fortunate to be going to a school that let you come back. So how was seeing your friends for the first time after like so long being apart and just seeing their little pictures on your Zoom classes? Like, were you guys excited to see each other? Like, did all your friends come back to school, or did some of them decide for distance learning?
Um, yeah, we some of them still went to distance learning, and they, yeah, we were really excited to see each other again. Yeah.
That's cool. So did all your friends come back, or some stayed distance learning?
Some stayed distance learning, but I think it was only like three.
Oh, okay. So most of your friends came back.
Yeah.
I know. I heard that some of you guys are planning a little secret Santa thing for Christmas. How's that going?
Yeah, it was good. We have to deliver the presents on by December 20th.
Okay. And you
Yeah.
got everything picked out and stuff, or do I have to wrap it, or what's the deal?
Um, I'll wrap it.
Okay, you can wrap it. Okay. So from our previous conversations, you were telling me about your dance class, and are they don't have it in person right now. So are you excited to try and go back to dance?
Yeah, I'm really yeah, I'd rather go to dance. Yeah, because it's better doing it in person. Yeah, just like school. So,
So what exactly do you like about going to dance? I know it's one of your passions, but what exactly do you like about dance?
I like I like something I like about dance is probably the dances we do, and now that I'm on a higher level, I get to like push myself to do different, like to do better in dance.
Is it harder, or is more challenging?
It's more challenging.
Well, that's good. That means you get to step it up then, right? You gotta step up your game a little bit and challenge yourself.
Yep.
So hopefully we would I think it would be around this time we would have your dance concert, but unfortunately with social distancing and the pandemic, we don't have a concert to go to. But eventually I think it'll work out to where everything will get back to normal and you get to go to dance class, and then we can have your shows. I want to ask you, when you do your shows, do you get nervous? Because that stage is huge. We're in a big auditorium and there's a lot of people there screaming and cheering. When you're backstage before your dance shows, do you get scared, or like what do you feel like when you're waiting for your little group to go on and perform?
I don't get too scared actually because well, I get a little scared or nervous but not too bad because I know that you're in the crowd. And the only part when I actually go on is when my mom screams my name.
So you don't get nervous at all. But when you're on stage, can you see any of us in the crowd, or do you watch for us, or or you're just focused on your moves and jamming?
I usually, like when I first go on stage, I look for you and then I start jamming out after.
Start rocking out.
Yeah.
So you take hip hop and jazz. What do you like better, or do you like the same, or what do you like about both, either one of them?
Well, I like hip hop better because it's like more my style. Um, but I also like jazz because it's also like it's fun to do, like all the twirls and the jumps and leaps we do.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I honestly like watching you dance hip hop more because it's a little more fast tempo, and I like watching you rock out really hard and like do your moves very strong with strong attitude. And jazz is a little more graceful, which is pretty, but I like the more dynamic kind of moves. And for me, as someone watching you, I think I would say hip hop would be more of the thing that I like to see. So if you could go back as of today, go back to dance class, would you try and do both again, or you want to just do one?
No, I would do both. It's like good to do both because you get like both of everything.
That's true. Is there any other kind of dance you would want to try, like ballet or hula or anything like? No,
No.
you just want to be hip hop and jazz.
Yeah.
Do you watch any of that stuff on TV or on
Well,
YouTube or?
no, we don't. Well, I don't.
Oh, so you think you can dance and all that stuff? You
Yeah.
watch some of that,
Well,
right?
I watch like what's it called? Oh no, I said what's it called? Wait, what's it called? The dance show?
Was it So You Think You Can Dance?
Mm-mm.
Was I don't know, I forget.
Yeah, I don't know either. But
Well,
it's
anyway, so you watch some shows on TV about dancing and stuff. Does that inspire you to want to go out and jam, or do you think to yourself, okay, I could dance like that one day and maybe be on TV?
yeah, I think that at least someday I could like go on that show and be like and dance like the people on there.
You just got to practice planning, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I think you can do whatever you want to do as long as you do it with your best heart and if you try really hard.
Thank you.
All right. So, how was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving was good.
You did a lot of cooking this year. I see you did with Auntie Heidi. She
Yeah.
had you help make the dinner and stuff. Was that hard, or did you learn a lot? Or were you excited to be a part of cooking and helping out with the dinner? Or was it like, oh, I gotta go cook this meal? Or like, how did you feel? Were you bummed out or were you stoked?
I was really excited that I got to cook the meal for Thanksgiving because I got to like have some fun with Auntie Heidi and learn how to cook the Thanksgiving meal.
So what was the funnest thing you had to cook?
Probably the pumpkin pie
Oh yeah.
because me and Auntie Heidi never made a pie before. So, and the part where you have to make like this dough for the crust was like it was like getting all crumbly and stuff, so it was pretty funny.
Well, it came out super good. I loved it. Tasted good with milk. It's getting Christmas time, and I gotta admit, Daddy wasn't feeling the Christmas spirit because of the pandemic, and I was busy doing stuff. And you definitely brought it back out of me. Like I'm always excited for Christmas. Just this year, I was kind of not feeling it, and for some reason, you brought it out of me and got me really excited. And you were like Mrs. Christmas this whole time since Thanksgiving. Um, we got to go to the Christmas tree farm and pick out our trees. Did you like doing that?
Yeah, definitely. Since we got 2 trees at the farm too.
Yeah, so we got 2 trees from the farm in Wahiwa. So when you pick out, so what is your opinion? You like the trees from the farm, which is kind of a Norfolk pine. It's kind of layered versus the ones from like the tents at the mall and stuff. I know the ones at the mall smell a little more, but for some reason ours dies really quickly before Christmas. But what is your opinion?
My opinion is that I like the ones we get at the farm better because the branches are more spaced out so you get to see the Christmas ornaments instead of like the Christmas trees like branches are all bushed together and it's like not as easy to see all the ornaments.
Oh, that makes sense because they're layered. The ornaments kind of hang down, and it's a better visual. Like plus, for grandma and grandpa, their tree, they collected ornaments throughout the years of them being married, and they got ornaments every time they traveled. They would get an ornament, and or a special event in their lives, they would get an ornament. So over the years, they accumulated a huge amount of Christmas ornaments, and they get a 9-foot tree. They put in the living room. We got it from the Christmas tree farm, and basically this year for Grandma and Grandpa's tree, we put it all up together. Basically, Grandpa put the lights on and Daddy unwrapped the ornaments, and you pretty much did it all yourself. So that whole tree, 9 feet, you're standing on the ladder, like you were so excited to do it. Was that super fun for you?
Yeah, it was. But more at the end, it got like a little boring.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. But it
You
was
didn't
still
tell me
really fun.
that. But you like climbing on the ladders, and like you got every single branch done, and I say they have at least 200 or 300 ornaments, and you put up maybe 95% of them, and the tree came out really nice. Were you proud after it was done?
Yeah, I was.
So for us, we have our own little tree up in our house, and over the years, we're kind of doing the same thing, getting accumulation of ornaments. Every year, you and I go pick one ornament out, and that's our ornament for the year. So what was our ornament this year?
Our ornament this year, well, we got two. It was like a little wreath that has Mickey Mouse inside hanging. And another one was Chip and Dale. Dale was on the bottom, and Dale was riding on top of him like a horse.
And you said you seen that actual episode on Disney Channel of them doing that. So that ornament was a kind of like a figurine of a episode that there was a cartoon of. So you kind of related, you kind of knew what it was about.
Yeah.
So do you think we'll ever have as much ornaments as Grandma and Grandpa?
No.
No, not even close.
No, not really.
So every year we got to get one, and maybe throughout the years we'll get close to where they're at. What do you think?
Yeah. And if we go on a lot of trips and
Yeah, for sure. So what I noticed this year, I forget when we got it, but we have this thing called Elf on a Shelf, and we got it. When was it? 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
Last year, I think. No, not last year.
The year before that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So I'm still trying to figure out how this thing works, and you kind of explained it to me, but for some reason the elf shows up after our Christmas tree's up, right? So okay, try explain to everybody how the elf on the shelf works, because explain it to me, because sometimes I forget, and it's kind of magical, so I don't really understand it.
Well, the elf on the shelf, you can't touch him or her, because then he or she will lose their magic. And they report to Santa every night you go to bed. And they basically look around. They pick a spot in your house, and they move every night to a different spot. And they watch over the house, or watch how you're doing, if you're being a good girl or a good boy.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, because so the elf just showed up out of nowhere. Since we got her name, what her name, right? What's her name? Coco the elf. Mm-hmm. So since we brought up the Christmas tree, Coco showed up that night, and every night she moves her location to a different spot. And how do you think she does that? Just with magic, or like?
I think she does it she either uses her magic if it's a really high spot, like the where she moved today on the top of the kitchen shelf, or she just climbs up on different things to get on top.
Oh, so I asked you this before, and I don't understand why you don't want to, but should we try and put a camera and try and film her, see how she moves around and see how it works? Do you want to try that or no?
Well, I've seen I looked it up before and seen videos on YouTube, and I actually saw the elf move and play with the camera. So
Oh
I think
yeah?
it would be cool, but I think it'd also be like, eh,
Yeah, you might
not
mess up the
really.
mojo. We don't want to mess up the magic, and then she leaves and reports back to Santa that you're trying to film her, huh?
Well, you were trying to film her because you're trying to make me, but yeah.
So you wouldn't be in trouble. I would.
Yeah.
All right, I understand. Okay, so we won't film Coco. We'll just, and then what happens to her after Christmas? She disappears, or she goes. What
when
happens to her?
when Santa comes around here, she would go back with Santa when he goes back to the North Pole
Oh,
or
so
deliver other presents.
when Santa brings the presents to your house, Coco would jump on his sleigh and kind of leave with him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How do you know all this?
The book. You don't
Oh,
remember
you
the
read the
book?
book. Yeah, I remember the book.
No, you
Do
don't.
you-
Do you leave anything for Coco when you go sleep? Do you leave anything for Coco?
No. Well, a few weeks ago, not a few weeks ago, I think last week, I left out some cookies for Coco.
You know what? Try spam katsu musubi from 7-Eleven.
oh, what elves like spam katsu musubi.
It's a new thing. I
All
heard.
right. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get some spam katsu. Not this just regular. Gotta be spam katsu.
Yeah, try that.
That's
Try that.
that.
Spam katsu.
That's what elves are into. Okay, we're gonna have to try that. We'll get some spam katsu musubis and put it by the elf and see what happens.
Yeah.
If the elf disappears, then you can blame Uncle Boy Band John.
Okay.
So, are you excited for Christmas?
I'm very excited, especially that it's only next week, Friday.
Yeah. So, in this whole Christmas spirit, like, what do you love most about the Christmas season?
I like the decorations, the Christmas tree, all the ornaments on the Christmas tree, and just on Christmas, like the presents and seeing family and friends.
Yeah, that's always cool. What's cool in Kaneohe, there's behind Castle High School, there's Christmas Tree Lane. And we go there every year and walk it. And it's a bunch of houses. I think there's maybe 20 or so houses that are decked out, fully lit up, and have characters and all that, right? And is it like, for me, that's something I always look forward to. Like, do you like doing that? Like, we walk it. Like, how's that for you? Do you love that stuff, or getting too old for it, or what is it?
I really like the Christmas things that they put out, because it's like they have a lot of it, and it's really fun to look at it and all the different houses that have different things.
Yeah, that's super cool. So my favorite one is the one with has like a bunch of characters, and they have Waldo, and you kind of got to find Waldo among all the characters. And we kind of stood there for a little while last year trying to figure out where he was. You think they moved him around, or is going to be the same?
I think they move them around if people remembered where he is.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What I liked is what we did last weekend is me and some of my friends, we rented Beakies, and you brought your bicycle, and we went bike riding through downtown and Honolulu Hale, where they lit up all the Christmas trees and all the decorations is all lit up, and we got to ride bikes around that whole area. And that was the first time I did it, and I'm an adult. Like, as a kid, that must have been super amazing. I guarantee none of your friends got to do that, right?
Yeah, definitely. I thought it was really, really fun, but I would want to see more Christmas decorations, because they only did the Christmas tree and the Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, usually they have a whole layout, but I think because of social distancing and stuff, they didn't do their normal elaborate spread of Christmas lights and decorations. But how is riding bike with with a bunch of us and cruising and like just being out riding bike in downtown. Like for me, I had a lot of fun, and I'm an adult. Like, how did you like it?
I really liked it because there's like no cars, and it was like fun going on the road and at night, especially at night because I never go on the bike at night.
Were you
And it was
nervous?
no, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of the buildings that we went by, they had Christmas decorations and it was lit up. And is that something you would want to do every year?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, maybe we could do it again one more time this Christmas season. What do you think?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, you'd be down for that?
Yeah.
We'll get Uncle Boy Band John to come with us. He can ride a beaky with us. So what else are you excited for Christmas?
I'm excited for I don't really know. It's just like any other Christmas, but oh no, I said no. Probably.
So
Well,
did you write your letter to Santa yet?
not yet.
You gonna do it soon?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you got a little bit of time. So my question for you is, were you a good girl this year?
Well, I think so. I don't know if you think so, but I think so.
Well, Daddy thinks you're a good girl this year. You're a good girl every year. Yeah,
Thank
you've
you.
actually been an awesome girl this year. You've been very helpful. So what are some of the things that you're gonna be asking Santa for this year?
I'm going to be asking Santa for a light up keyboard that's white and a mouse, like a pink wireless mouse or light pink wireless mouse.
Like a computer keyboard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I would want to use the pink light up mouse for school. I could take it to school and do all my schoolwork there with the mouse because mouses are fun.
Yeah. What else do you want from Santa? Or like tell me everything you want for Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would
break it down, girl.
I would want a drone.
What do you mean a drone?
A drone?
Like the ones for video camera and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, why do you want to do that? Why do you want a drone?
Because I have a mini drone that I like to fly around, and it would be better to have like a really big advanced drone with a video camera on it.
Well, I noticed you're into like videos and you've started editing a few of your cartoons and stuff. So if you do get a drone, then you could kind of make your own videos, and maybe Uncle Taylor, DJ Hoppaboy, can teach you how to edit some videos and put something together. But
yeah.
So that's why you want a drone?
Yeah.
So if you got a drone, like what would be the places you'd want to fly it around?
Well, first it would be Kapuna Hollow, the park near our house. Well, at least like just for beginning. And maybe at the beach or something. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So you kind of would take it to different kind of places.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds super fun. Okay, what else would you be liking? I know drones are kind of expensive, but Santa does make them. We'll see. What else would you like for Christmas?
I would like LED lights around my room, because like when I go to bed, it would be cool to have them with a remote to have like to change the colors. So it's not just one color. I could like change the colors.
Okay, so I've been noticing a lot of kids have this. It's like a LED strip going around the roof of the ceiling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it can change colors. Like even like when I'm walking around the neighborhood, I see in houses and like they have the neon lit lights lit up, and that's kind of the new thing, right? So that's what you want?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so my question for you is, if you do get these LED lights from Santa, will you stay asleep in your room, or are you going to come into Daddy's room every night, stay at?
Depends. I don't know.
So, okay, well, we'll try it out. So is that all you want from Santa or anything else?
I think that's all I want. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. I think, what is that? Go ahead.
Usually I only ask for one thing, but this year I get a little advanced.
You get a little advance. So you're
Yeah.
extra good this year.
Thank you.
Well, I hope Santa knows that you're extra good because you probably deserve what you're asking for. So New Year's, what do you want to do for New Year's?
New Year's. That's usually your job to plan out what we're doing for New Year's.
Oh, okay, I'll keep it a secret from you and then I'll plan something out.
Yeah.
So this year was kind of rough and just everybody wants to get over this year. So the New Year's coming up. What are the kind of things that you be looking forward to next year? I know one of them is you're going to be in middle school, and I went to your open house for middle school, and it seems very exciting. You're going to be doing a whole bunch of exciting things that you haven't been doing as an elementary school kid. So for 2021, like what are some of the things that you're going to be looking forward to, or what kind of goals do you have for next year?
Well, I'm excited for 2021 because there's COVID would not be as bad as this year. Like it would people would get a vaccine. Well, they already do, but it would maybe get approved by next year.
Yeah.
And one of my goals for next year is to actually, I'm not sure yet.
Well, think about it, and then maybe you and I can sit down and come up with a few goals. We'll write them down on a paper, and then throughout the year, we'll put a check next to it every time you hit one of those goals. Does that sound cool?
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Okay. Remind me, okay?
Okay.
Sometimes I forget. So Christmas break is going to be coming up, and you're going to have a whole bunch of time off from school. Tell Daddy what you want to do during your Christmas break so we can try to figure it out.
Well, I would... Oh, that sounded weird. Well, I would want to go to the Arizona Memorial. That's what it's called, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I would want to go to that because we're kind of learning that kind of stuff at school. And we were supposed to actually go on a field trip there, but we couldn't because of COVID.
That's crazy because I have never been there. So I might be down to take you. So maybe we'll do that one of those days that you're off during Christmas vacation. That's kind of cool. You'll learn a lot doing that, and I probably will also. What else would you want to do?
I would probably want to do
maybe Ice Palace, or I'm not sure what's open.
Ice Palace would be really fun because it's Christmas season and a lot of people go ice skating. And
what about we could go to the beach, or we could go bike riding, or anything you want to do. Just let me know. What do you want to do?
I would like to stay up late every night and have a little slumber party.
Oh, our slumber parties are super fun, yeah?
Yeah.
We watch movies, eat snacks, and build blanket forts and do all that cool stuff.
Yeah.
You're down for that?
Definitely.
Okay, because Daddy got some time off from work, so we definitely can stay up late and do those kind of things. I'm down for that. What else would you want to do?
I would like to go bike riding again, actually, in town or downtown. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good fun. It was good because there was maybe how many people were with us? About 6 or 7 of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had a big group with us, so it was kind of safe and everybody was looking out for each other, and yeah, that was super fun. Yeah, maybe we'll try and do that again.
Yeah.
So let's see, the New Year is going to be coming up, and we're hoping that everything kind of starts flowing, gets back to normal. What would you like to do that you did last year that we haven't got to do this year?
Well, obviously, I would like to go to Disneyland again.
Oh, yup. I'm down for that. You're
Yeah.
like a Disneyland person. So am I. I love Disneyland. But you already went how many times? 4 or 5 times already?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So talking about Disneyland, what's your favorite parts of Disneyland? Like we went to California Adventure, we went to the regular Disneyland. What are the things that you love most about Disneyland?
I think one of like the most favorite parts about Disneyland is all the rides there and like the places you get to go, like all the cartoons, like Toontown is like Mickey Mouse's village,
Oh
which is
yeah,
really
that
fun.
was pretty cool. So next time we go back to Disneyland, are you gonna come on the kind of scarier rides with Daddy? What?
Probably not.
What? Why not?
Because I'm not really like into super scary rides. Like the Incredicoaster has a big loop-de-loop. I'm not into that stuff. Not going upside down.
Why? It's super cool. You go upside down on the monkey bars all the time or your crossbar.
Not too much. Not like literally in a huge circle.
So say we went to Disneyland tomorrow, what would be the first ride you'd want to go on?
Probably Small World because that's usually.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best ride. Best ride.
Yeah.
Best ride. All the Europeans and all the Filipinos, the Chinese,
Yeah.
you know.
See, that's weird because when I was a little kid, I thought it's a small world. Like they should give you like a big bucket of baseballs. And while you're going through it, you should be able to like see how many of those things you could knock off. But I guess not. No, that don't sound fun.
That's harsh.
Guess not. Then we'll just go and watch them sing and dance. And I always thought we went on that ride, right? And it's a small road. So did you ever think about this? If you were working that ride and you worked there every single day for a whole week, right? You worked there 5 days a week and you heard that song the whole time you're at work. How does it go? It's a small world. Like they have it on repeat, right? Throughout the whole ride. Would you still like that song after hearing it for every single day, the only song you hear at work? Like I'd
Well, it's in
crazy.
different languages in some parts.
That's true. You might be able to learn the song in a bunch of different languages. That's true. You could do that.
Yeah, because one time I had a doll and it sang the Small World After All song, but in a different language, and I memorized it.
Oh, that's good. That's pretty cool. So that'll be the first ride you'd go on.
Yeah.
Can you sing it in Filipino?
Mm.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to-
Can you? So we'd go on Small World. What would be like the other things that you you must do? Like we're at Disneyland, something you must do. Because you know Daddy would want to go to where?
Yeah.
Where would Daddy want to go?
You would go to Star Wars Land.
Yeah, I would
Boom,
definitely.
you're at Star Wars Land.
Yeah, that was super cool for me. Like
Yeah.
when I was a little kid, I was super into Star Wars. So my whole dream when I was a little kid was to fly the Millennium Falcon, which was that big ship. So when I went to Disneyland and got to go to Star Wars Land, they had the Millennium Falcon parked right there. And it just made me feel like a little kid just looking at it, being like, whoa, this is really it. And the ride there is called Smuggler's Run. And basically you get to fly the Millennium Falcon. You sit in the cockpit where Han Solo was with Chewbacca. And basically you're driving the Millennium Falcon and it's super realistic. And for me, I'm an adult, and as a little kid, that was my dream. And finally, I had to live my dream. So that was cool for me. But that's me. What would you be the things you have to do if you were at Disneyland?
Well, one of them would be the Peter Pan ride because that one's like
Ooh, that's a
really,
good
really
one.
cool. And another one would be in Toontown. There's like a little roller coaster that's pretty fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Goofy's
like
roller
over,
coaster,
yeah, it's
Was it
over a
Goofy's?
river.
Yeah. So you do like roller coasters?
Mm. Oh wait, I kind of do, but like not the really, really, really big ones. Yeah,
So,
there's also Goofy's Fly School that I like. It's also another roller
oh.
coaster.
So out of all the rides, what would be your favorite?
Jeez, that's a hard question.
There's too many to pick.
Yeah.
I already told you. It's a small world after all.
That was the first thing she would want to go on, not the favorite.
Okay. Done.
Well, my favorite ride would be. It's hard to choose. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm pretty sure next time we go, we'll get to try every single one of them. We'll go like for a couple of days, and you'll be able to try the ones that you'd like, and then we can go on them again. If you could ride one ride that you were kind of too scared to go on, but you would want to try and go on it now, which one would that be? Because you'll be 2 years older from the last time we went, so I assume you'll be a little bit more brave and more daring to go check out one of the kind of more crazier ride. Which one would you just want to try?
I have two: the Incredicoaster and Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain. Daddy got soaked on that ride last time.
Yeah, you had to change your socks.
Yeah, that wasn't cool. It was fun, but Daddy's pet peeve is having wet socks and shoes, and that wasn't my thing. But I changed, and it was all good. Yeah, and then we also went to Universal Studios. What would you want to what did you like from Universal Studios? It kind of surprised me your favorite ride there, but what was your favorite ride?
My favorite ride was the Minion ride.
Oh, I thought it was Transformers.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that one. Transformers was definitely my favorite ride.
Yeah, and that kind of surprised me because that is more of a crazier ride, but that thing was super cool. It feels like you're inside the actual city, seeing these things move around and stuff, huh?
Yeah, my favorite part was when the big bullet came and you could feel the heat.
Yeah, it kind of
from it.
stopped right in front of our face, huh?
Yeah.
You could feel the warmth of it. Yeah, mine was when it took you off of the building and then you kind of fell down towards the bottom.
Oh, yeah. That was a fun one.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
super cool. The Harry Potter land was super cool. Remember we drank, what was it called, that stuff we drank in Harry Potter land?
Butterbeer.
Butterbeer. That was good.
That was super good.
You drank 2 of them, huh?
Yes.
Did you like Harry Potter land?
Yeah, I really liked it, especially the part where we got a wand and we got to do all the magic around.
Yeah, what was the wand store we went to? Do you remember?
Ollivanders,
that's right.
Yeah.
Very good. So we went to Ollivanders and we got to pick out our own wand. And then you walk around Harry Potter land, and certain windows of shops you can use your wand, and the things inside the window would move or it would float around, what happened? A fire shot up or something?
Yeah.
How you did something with your wand and then the roof of the building fire shot out the top or something like that.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You'd want to do that again?
Definitely.
Would you go on the Jurassic Park ride?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I
So
would.
that's something different that you didn't want to do last time that you do this time?
Yeah.
What I noticed recently is you're getting really into watching The Simpsons, and they have the Simpsons ride that we did go on, but you couldn't really understand it too much because you didn't know the show. But now you kind of watched a lot. That would be an exciting ride to go on for you, huh?
Yeah. Last time I was just like a roller coaster that we were riding on with Simpsons at Krusty Land.
Yeah. That was a fun one though, yeah?
Yeah. But it wasn't fun like going down to the elevator because it took like forever. And I don't like elevators.
Yeah. It felt kind of claustrophobic, huh?
Yeah.
All right, on. So looks like we're gonna have an awesome Christmas. It looks like next year should be an awesome year for us. Um let's see. I think we're pretty much wrapped up. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think we're good.
Sure. Have you did all your homework?
Yes.
What I want to ask you, so you're back at school. Has any boys been trying to talk to you?
No.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
If they do, I need their name and their address and their phone number, okay?
Okay.
Don't forget.
Gladly.
All right. I'm going to make that list, okay? All righty. Well, I think we can figure out, let's see, what's the question of the week?
Okay, question of the week is a really good question now. It's very timely. It's very seasonal now.
All right.
Think about this, Aria. What are your 3 favorite Christmas movies?
Oh,
Ooh.
we watch them at the slumber parties this month, so that'd be kind of cool. So what's your favorite? You want me to go first or you want to go first?
You go first.
Me go first? I go first?
Mhm.
Okay, my favorite Christmas movies, for one, it would have to be Christmas Story. Do you remember that one?
Yeah,
The
that's a
little
really
boy
good
who
one.
wants the BB gun, and like for some reason I watch it every year since I was a little kid, and I always like that. I think my second one would have to be Elf. I like Will Ferrell, and for some reason I really love that movie, Elf. Grandma gave that I think it was a DVD when I was younger. She gave me that, so and I still have it. So that was one of my favorite movies. The third one, it's a toss up because we just watched it was two that I really liked, and I'm glad we got to see it together. And that was what was the name of it? Christmas Chronicles. Yeah, so Christmas Chronicles, I would have to say might be my number 3, but for me that movie was kind of cool because it kind of showed how Santa works. So it shows how he goes from house to house, and it kind of made me understand how he can actually give all the presents to these kids in a timely manner. How he gets to house and how the sleigh works and all that. And then we got to watch the Christmas Chronicles 2, and that was kind of took place in the North Pole. So that kind of showed us how he got the toys built and how the elves work together, and kind of made me understand the whole mystery behind Santa instead of just like hearing stories. Like you could actually see it. So for me, that was super cool because I believe in Santa, and I'm sure you do too, but it was cool to actually put some kind of visual to the stories that I heard throughout my whole life. So that might be my third, but I do have to say I do like the Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase. Kind of an old school movie that I grew up watching, and yeah, it's just every time I watch it, I laugh at the same jokes, and for me it just brings back good memories. But so that's my picks. What would be your picks?
My picks would be first Home Alone 1 and 2.
Ooh, that's a good one. I should have said that one. Home Alone, that's a good Christmas movies. Which one did you
President was in number 2? President Trump.
That's right. Yep. He has a cameo in there. Yeah. Was it in his hotel that he was staying at? Was it the whole Oh no, it was the Ritz.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Ritz. That's right. So which one did you like better? Home Alone 1 or Home Alone 2?
Wait, so Home Alone 1 was the one where he was like beating up the people that were trying to get in his house. Or was that number 2?
That was number 1. Number 2
Yeah.
that he was in the
He's at
hotel.
the airport. Yeah.
So which one
Yeah.
did you like better?
I like better than number 1 because I like how he's like outsmarting the adults. when he's only a
Yeah.
kid.
I'm sure you could outsmart a few adults. What do you think?
Yeah.
All
Aria,
right. Oh,
Aria, tell me the best scene in Home Alone. Number one is when he gets the pizza from the delivery boy. And he played the movie on the TV, huh?
oh.
Oh yeah, that was that.
The
Yeah, that was
animal?
one. Yeah, that's a really good.
Keep the change. Yeah, I remember that. So what would your second favorite movie be?
My second favorite movie would be Elf too. Yeah,
Oh,
Elf is a
okay.
really
So
good
you
one.
like, yeah. What do you like about Elf?
I like how the elf is like still like really really close to his dad when he's like trying to like, oh dad.
He just wanted his dad to like him, huh?
Yeah. And like how he's like getting used to the regular town instead of the North Pole.
Oh, that's right. What I
Yeah.
liked about that movie a lot was when they sang the Here Comes Santa Claus at the end.
Yeah.
And was it Here Comes Santa? So it was a Santa song.
Yeah.
And it made the sleigh kind of come back to life because it ran on Christmas spirit. And for like it kind of easy to relate because like sometimes people get caught up in their busy lives and doing stuff like that, and they don't focus on the Christmas spirit, which was kind of what Daddy was happening to Daddy. And because of you brought me back into the Christmas spirit and got me all excited. So that's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
So what would your third favorite movie be?
My third favorite movie would be The Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2.
Oh, so same like me then.
Yeah.
What did you like most about those movies?
That the elves were really, really cute. And I like seeing how Santa works his magic.
Yeah, that was cool, yeah.
Yeah.
So Christmas is coming. What are you looking forward to eating during the Christmas season?
Probably Grandpa's Calbee because that's
Grandpa's Calbee. Oh yeah,
it's
that's
my
the
highlight
best.
of Christmas.
That's your high. Yeah, mine too. Grandpa makes the best Calbee.
Hmm.
What about snacks and goodies? What kind of goodies do you want?
I usually look forward to
Like candy canes or like
oh yeah, candy canes.
maybe-
I love candy canes. Delicious.
So I want to know, are we going to try and stay up and see Santa this year?
Definitely. Now that I'm older, I can stay up way later.
So you think we can finally get to see him?
Yeah.
You want to set some booby traps for him?
Oh, well, that's
Why?
rude.
We can catch him.
No. What if you were Santa Claus and I decided to catch you? How would you feel?
I feel happy because then I could hang out with you.
Well, like, just you're Santa Claus. You don't really know me.
Yeah, he do. He knows you in and out. He knows if you've been naughty. He knows if you've been good.
I know, but he doesn't know me just like how you know me.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you think if we booby trapped him, he'd freak out?
He'll be surprised.
Okay. So we're gonna stay up and late and try and see him. What are you gonna do when you see him? Are you gonna like surprise him, or are you gonna give him a big hug? Like, what's your plan?
I would probably run outside first to actually see him. And
Okay.
I would yell, Santa Claus! Santa Claus! So he would notice me.
And then
Yeah.
you give him a big hug?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Would you feed the reindeers?
Yeah.
Pet the reindeers?
Definitely.
That would be kind of cool. Huh?
Yeah.
So how's about this? I'll stay up with you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you fall asleep, then I'm gonna go to sleep.
No, you gotta wake me up. Especially if you hear him.
Oh, okay. So so what's the plan then? We're just gonna drink plenty coffee and stay up late and make sure we don't go sleep. Well, I'm gonna
can't
drink coffee.
I'll drink hot cocoa.
Oh, okay. You drink some hot cocoa and I'll drink coffee. And then we're gonna see Santa then. That's the plan. What are you
Gotta
gonna
keep your
tell
eyes
him?
wide open.
All right. You think he'll skip us over if he knows that you're not sleeping?
Well, it's either he'll skip us over. Well, a lot of people like stay up for Santa. It's either that he uses his magic to make them fall asleep, or he just skips them and comes back when they're sleeping.
Oh, so it's gonna be hard. We gotta pretend we're sleeping then.
Well, if we do that, we're probably gonna fall asleep. So,
Well, we'll figure it out.
yeah.
Or we could set videos.
Really?
No videos.
No.
No, not so much.
No.
Well, all right. Well, I am definitely looking forward to spending Christmas with you and New Year's. And like I said, you definitely got me super in the mood for Christmas. And I hope you're really excited because I'm really excited for Christmas.
Me too.
And let's see, anything you want to shout out to any of your friends out there or anybody that may be listening?
I don't know if they'll be listening, but I don't know. Just basically all my friends at school.
Yeah. All right. So shout out to all Aria's friends at school.
Yeah.
What about all your uncles and aunties?
Yeah. Auntie Sasha.
Who else? Auntie Heidi?
Yeah. And Uncle Rick.
Who else? Oh, yeah. Uncle Chris and Uncle Taylor.
Yeah.
Yep. Uncle Coyote.
Auntie Steph.
Yeah. Both Auntie Stephs.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, I think we can wrap it up. So for our listeners, this will be the last episode of the year. We're going to take a week off and celebrate the season with our family. For me, I want to shout out and thank everybody that's been listening and tuning in to me and Boy Band John. It's been fun and it's kind of been interesting last few months with doing this and seeing how people are responding to it. It's been cool and it's been kind of been starting to make me feel good, like all the support we've been getting. So thank you for everybody that's tuning in. We're hoping to make the next year a lot better. We're learning as we're going, and we got some kind of exciting things coming up for the show, and hopefully you'll tune in and check it out. I want to thank all our guests that came on. It's been interesting. I got to talk to a lot of my friends and people that I really care about, and it's been cool to have it on video and let other people listen to it. It's been fun. So shout out to all my guests. Anybody you want to shout out, BBJ?
Nah, shout out to Earth for dealing with the pandemic.
Yeah, shout out to the people of Earth. All right. Well, Goom, Daddy loves you very much, and I appreciate everything you do. You've been an awesome little kid to be hanging out with. You're a very good girl. You do everything you're supposed to, and Daddy hardly ever has to scold you. You've been an inspiration to me since the day you were born.
Thank you.
And I love you very, very much. You're my favorite
Love you
person on this
very,
whole
very much.
planet.
You're my favorite person in the whole wide world.
All right. Okay, so let's see. Let's wrap it up. You can find us on the web at atbpod.com. Instagram, Above the Bridge Podcasts. YouTube, Above the Bridge Pod. You can check out Boy Band John on Instagram. Is BBJ808, the letter O. So go check out BBJ. Want to wish everybody out there a Merry Christmas. Also, again, defendhawaii.com, promo code ATBPOD, 15% off upon checkout. detailgaragehawaii.com, ATBPOD, 15% off on checkout. Who's that?
Penguin. Santa hat.
Christmas penguin.
Yeah.
Where's all your friends, John? You don't got any? You got some Funko Pops. What is that? I don't even want to know what's in that bag. Oh, candy. Okay, that works. That works. All right, man. Well, everybody have a safe and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you again for tuning into our show. And like I said, we're looking forward to 2021, making it super awesome. And we got a whole bunch of cool guests coming on. And yeah, should be cool. Stick with us. We're going to only get better. I think that's it. Anything you want to say, Aria?
Nope.
You're good?
Yep.
All right. And as always, shout out to the Artist Groove Network. Merry Christmas, everybody. Aloha. Shee-hee. You have fun?
Yeah.
Was that super fun?
Oh,
Yeah.
were we supposed to be recording? I thought this was practice. You want to start now, Aria?
Oh, we got to start all over again.
I can see the recording.
Ah!